Hello everyone, I'm gonna look at all of the covers from Mega Man X4 to X8, both the Japanese and the American versions, just, you know, comparing the packaging and everything, just for fun. So first, let's look at Mega Man X4. So we're gonna look first at the American version. So you see, first you have this, you have the cover like this. You have a nice illustration of X and 0, a plain blue background, and here we have a very basic back cover. The screenshots look nice. Let's say the yellow shadow behind thing, the yellow glow behind things looks kind of you know, basic. And then we have these squeezed explosions, explosive gameplay, extreme graphics, Mega Man X4. So yeah, it's alright. Then we have the disc, which looks pretty nice. Picture of X and 0 is quite small. And then we have the booklet. We have the background is a nice picture with all of the characters there. They don't show up on the main cover, which is fine. And then we have the inside with the epic Capcom hint line. Call them for tips. 99 cents per minute. And you know, everything is black and white and grayscale, controls and everything. This is the story page. Directive, Magic Hunter, Kane Labs. So it's kind of cheap, you know. It's black and white. And here we have the characters. Again, black and white, not very interesting. And the Mavericks. And their picture is very small. Okay, look, the manual is already pretty small, and we have like Maverick pictures, which are quite small. Like, look at Cyber Peacock here. It's like... Anyway. So that's it for the American version. Let's look at the Japanese version. As you see, Rockman X4, and we have all the characters here. It's a pretty busy picture, but it's still nice. We have the 10th anniversary icon here, and it's nowhere to be seen on the American version. And it's an action game. In the back we have a the back cover is screenshots are smaller, but you can see the fully armored X in the background and the 0 and everything. So it looks pretty nice. Now the inside, the disc is pretty gray. It's not very it doesn't pop in your face, but I like the outlines of the line art of the characters, which, you know, glows when you put the CD in the light. Looks pretty nice when, like, it's a nice it's stylish compared to the other one. Now we have the manual. So in the manual we have, well, this is the like shoulder thing. Is it shoulder? Is it the spines? Yeah, you could put this on the side of the box. All kinds of things. And then we open the manual. It's great. It's like all colors. You have all the, like, the story here, and look at this. all the characters in color, descriptions. Like we have descriptions in the other thing, but the pictures were really small. And here they're huge, colorful. You know, the controls. They use a lot of screenshot from the game, like in the old magazines. You see like pictures from the game itself, like what X can do: shoot, charge, hover, dash. You can see all the moves, and Zero has his own thing. It's very detailed, very nice to look at. You can see all the energy pickups and collectibles, heart tanks, and all that stuff. There we have. Look at this. Look at the Mavericks. There's 2 per page. How many were there in the other book? Look. Here we have 4 per page. Just their weapon. Here there's like, it looks like there's some kind of description for every one of them. There's 2 per page. They're big, they're colorful. Yeah, they show their screenshot of their weapon. It really likes the it really looks like the American manual cut corners, and they were cheap. They didn't want to spend a lot of money on them. So now it's like the tips section. Like I think they're showing a few things to help you. And this is the singer who sings the J-pop songs in the intro and ending. And yeah, the back of the manual looks cheap a little bit. There's nothing, like it's white compared to the other one, but the inside of it is so much more interesting. So yeah, this is Rockman X4 versus Mega Man X4 packaging. Japanese version is way better in my opinion. So yeah. Another thing that I didn't mention is that on the American version, when you open here and you remove the CD, you have 7 characters. You have 3 of the main characters: Iris, Colonel, General, and Double, and you have 3 Mavericks, among them Cyber Peacock, who is very small compared to the others. But why 3 Mavericks and 4 main characters? Like, why didn't you put all the Mavericks? It just, like, why choose 3 of them, and why Walrus, Spider, and Peacock? It doesn't really make sense. But at least there's something, because in my package of the Japanese version, it's a completely black CD holder, and there's nothing there. So at least there is something. It just doesn't really make sense. Also, like, as you saw, the 10th anniversary logo is on the Japanese version but not the American version, and it's not because the release date changed, because they both came out in 1997. So I guess the US version didn't really care about the 10th anniversary. Fun fact, X5 came out about 4 years after after X4. X4 is in 1997 and X5 was in like 2001. So yeah, I couldn't wait for X5. It took a long time to get there. So now in this second section, we're just gonna boot up the games, both versions, and we're just gonna look at basic difference at first glance. I'm not gonna go over the entire game and the difference between the 2 versions. We're just gonna look at when you first boot up the game, what are the differences between the two versions.
It's about the Maverick Hunters, General. They are far too eager to please the humans and continue to hunt down the Reploids. Do you believe they pose a significant threat?
Perhaps.
You already know the truth, General. Their sole mission has been to destroy any Reploids who fail to do as the humans order. It's in your best interest to stop them now, before they turn on you. You possess enough power to destroy them!
Dismissed.
What?
I will not betray the humans. Remove yourself from my sight. My business with you has concluded.
Very well. But you will change your mind soon, I assure you.
Sigma is not very intimidating with that voice. Spoiler alert, that was Sigma.
Ready!
Take this! Alright, that was the North American version. Now let's see the Japanese version intro. Alright, now look at this. Nice. The voice sounds better to me, and that triangle behind the title is it's just badass when it gets, you know, drawn. And other than that, it's pretty much the same thing. Well, besides this, the voice acting and the cutscenes.
Irregular hunter, 人間に尻尾を振ってレプリロイドを破壊する者ども。危険だとは思わんか。ジェネラル、お前も分かっているはずだ。奴らは単に人間の言いなりにならないレプリロイドを破壊しているに過ぎん。やられる前にやれ。お前には奴らを倒すだけの強大な力がある。お引き取り願おう。人間を裏切ることはできん。立ち去れ。二度とわしの前に現れるな。まあいい、そのうち気も変わるさ。
Man, that laugh gives me chills. The ready sounds better to me. X has a better voice as well.
Who are you?
My masterpiece.
But who are you?
After him, he is my nemesis. Our rivalry is what gives me motivation in life. Now go, destroy him. That's an order.
But wait!
Emergency, all Maverick hunters on call should assemble immediately.
The same dream again.
All Maverick hunters on call should assemble immediately.
誰だ。
わしの最高傑作。
あんた誰だ。
倒せあいつを。わしの敵、わしのライバル、わしの生きがい。行け、そして破壊しろあいつを。
待て。緊急事態発生、緊急事態発生。待機中のイレギュラーハンターは直ちに集合せよ。またあの夢か。
Now, first, the obvious. The intro movie itself in the North American version is more badass than the one in Japanese. The Japanese intro is actually more tragic than badass, but I think it fits the overall story of the game. So I like them both. I grew up with the badass Mega Man X4 intro, but the Japanese one still has its charm. So after the intro, there's the title screen. The title screen in the Japanese version has more effort put into it, but I think it could be a lot better. It's obvious they were trying to reuse the weapon get pictures, but I think like we should have seen a big charge shot fired by X and the slash effect from Zero. Now you see just like the pictures slide across the screen, but still it feels more, you know, badass than the North American one, which just it still great. It's short, it's sweet, it's nice, but I mean once you see the Japanese one it feels kind of better. Now, looking a little bit at the voice acting from at least the intro. In X's intro, Sigma's voice is way better in Japanese. It sounds way better. It doesn't sound like his voice, it just sounds better. It doesn't sound like it comes from the nose like in the American one. And of course X's voice, we haven't heard it here, but it's way better in Japanese. It sounds more like sounds older, more mature. And looking at Zero's voice in the in his intro, he sounds more like it sounds older as well, and it sounds way better. Now, what's the deal with the voice on the speakers, like calling the alert? Why in the US version it's like emergency, emergency, like what the hell's going on with that? Like why did they need to do that stupid voice? It does sound like it sounds normal in the Japanese version, makes the scene way better. I just don't get it. Another difference with the Japanese version is the Japanese version has voice clips for all the Mavericks before you fight them. Here's a couple of examples. Now, obviously, I'm not gonna show all the cutscenes and voice clips. If you want to see them, let me know. I'll maybe make a video about them. But yeah, obviously, it's way better to have voices for all the Mavericks. More voices is always a cool thing with a game like that. So yeah, to me, not only the packaging is better for Rockman X4, but the game also has a lot of things that are better in it. It's obvious that the Japanese version is the original one, and we just got a port of the Japanese version essentially, which is the same for all Mega Man games, but with this one it shows. And it shows a lot more in this game than 5, 6, 7 or 8. So in the next videos for 5, 6, 7 and 8 there's gonna be less content because the versions are almost identical. X4 is a kind of an exception. So let me know if you enjoyed this video and if you're looking forward to 5, 6, 7 and 8. To me, Rockman X4 is as good as Mega Man X gets. It's my favorite game of the series, be it the US or the Japanese version. The Japanese version is just the best of the two, so yeah, X4 is the best. It took me years to decide this, but X4 is my favorite Mega Man X game, and my second favorite is X1. So yeah, see you next time. Please let me know how you feel in the comments. Bye.